Hey, what's going on? My name is Eric Worrell, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a full tutorial of Uber Eats. On the left-hand side, you can see what it looks like from the client side who's ordering. On the right-hand side, as I make this a little bit clearer for you, you're going to see what it looks like on the side from the driver. So the first thing first, I want to highlight in the upper right-hand corner on the driver's side here, there's always a help icon. There's a lot of tutorials and information inside of the Uber Eats app. So in this particular case, we're going to take a look at what it looks like when you're delivering with Uber. So we're going to click on getting starting with delivery, and then how do I receive delivery requests? And I'm going to show you what all this looks like after we kind of read through this. So when you're ready to receive delivery trip requests, tap the blue go button at the bottom of your screen. As long as you're online and close to restaurants that use Uber Eats, you'll be matched with any delivery requests near you. When you receive a trip request, you'll see a box appear at the bottom of the screen with a flashing blue button. To accept the trip, tap the blue button within 15 seconds. So let's take a look and see what that actually looks like. On the left-hand side, my wife is ordering an Oreo McFlurry because she's pregnant. On the right-hand side, we're going to click go here, so we're now online. So we're placing the order right now, and you can see that that's happening at the 109 mark. And I'll foreshadow a little bit. This is going to take about 20 seconds from placing the order, from McDonald's getting the order, to us getting the order, to hitting the road. So that's pretty cool when you think about it. Some people might be like, 20 seconds, that's ridiculous. That's actually incredible, right? Just like that, we've accepted.
Head to your pickup at 5150 Sheridan DR.
Using the right lane, make a sharp right turn on Sheridan Drive.
So now skipping ahead a little bit, I'm showing you what it looks like on both the person that ordered the food and the person who is going to pick it up. And we're going to listen in here just to kind of get the directions and get a sense of if you're driving to pick up an order.
Pick up on the left.
So you can hear the directions come through from Uber as you're driving, which is nice. So once you get there, you'll see the screen pop open. It's got a little like shadow box that says, let's pick up this order. So you're going to ask for this order. So you can see it says Lee W. So that's what you're just going to go in and ask for. And then you're going to rate your pickup when it's over with. And then to call the business, you can click that call button up there. And then also you can click this emergency button here. And you can see that the emergency button says if it's not ready or there's an issue, you can click that, but that should be no problem here as we're going to go through this. And now I'm going to show you, in this particular McDonald's, they actually have a little sign here where you can pick up for Uber Eats. So some restaurants will have this, some won't, right? Just picking up an order for Lee W. Right there, you can hear me asking for the order. Notice on the left-hand side, it's saying that I'm heading your way, but there was a little bit of a delay on this. What I think happens is when you process the order in the restaurant, it automatically updates for the consumer. But now you can see I just clicked the button and now I'm sliding across to start delivery. The reason I mention this is I don't want you to think that if you're driving, you can just kind of get the food and then hang out for like 5 minutes in the parking lot. So we're going to click the button at the bottom of the screen here on the right-hand side where we're going to get our trip planner. I just want to show you this because you can pause future trips while you're on your trip right now. So I just requested that this trip be stopped after this. So if you're planning on, logging off the app in a little bit, you can do that before you even deliver to your next customer. So we're going to be going up to the house here, and when we drag up, you have an option here to call the consumer if you'd like. What I'm going to do here is it says to let's finish this delivery, and we're going to explore what that looks like. This is where you can tap to contact the customer, and we'll take a look at that in a moment just to show you what that looks like. And then we also can rate your delivery from the driver's side as well, and then swipe to complete. So I'm going to take a look and see what it looks like when you contact here. So you can see it's got a few different options. You can just click things or you can write in exactly what you want. One of the things I like about the Uber Eats app is that it does all the messaging communication within the app. I've used other apps where it forces you to just use your text messages, where this one, it all stays within the app itself. So that is a nice feature. And you can see here that we're sliding to finish the delivery, and then it's going back up, and that I am immediately offline. So now I want to highlight this because on the client side, this is where they get an opportunity to rate and tip. So it's important when you're delivering that you're doing a good job, you're friendly. I mean, you don't have to be phony about it, but be really kind to the person, because here you can see we're adding a $5 tip, probably because my wife is a little bit biased, but apparently I'm only worth $5. But I want to show you what that looks like in this screenshot. So the final payout here on the left-hand side is originally what we were looking at for this order. But what we're going to look at on the right-hand side is I got a total of $924 in trip earnings. So when we pull down here, you can see what everything, where they're getting that number from. The reason it's higher is the original tip was 18% for 59 cents, but now I got a $5 tip. I do get 100% of that. I get payment based on distance, time, tip, and the fare itself, and that's what brought me to $924 on the small order. Do know if you are ordering food, there is a fee for really small orders, so there's going to be that delivery fee that's going to be adjusted for small orders. So going back into the app, if you do have questions on how to use this, you can always use the help function in the upper right-hand corner. So we're looking at delivery, fares, and payment, and I thought you might be interested in how the payment works for delivery trips. You can easily keep track of the money you've made by navigating the earnings tab in the Uber driver app by tapping that net fare icon on the top of your app. So why don't we take a look at that just in case you're wondering. So we're going to click on the upper right hand corner, my face, and then we're clicking on earnings. And then you can see your earnings breakdown by the week. Well, I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you have, give it a thumbs up. If you are planning on becoming an Uber Eats driver, I have a link for you to sign up in the description and pinned comment of this video below. That is a referral link, so I will get some compensation for that, and I really appreciate it if you use my link. It's the same to you. And if you're planning on ordering for the first time with Uber Eats, I'll have a link for you as well. So thank you very much for watching this video, and take care.